Hey, so this is another topic that I wanted to discuss for some time, um, and it's definitely gonna be a or like I know a lot of people have also been talking about this, but I really need to get this off my chest. So I guess to know, I guess to share a little bit more about myself, I am a millennial, Gen X, late 90s 2000s kid, and when you talk to anybody that was born from the era, or even from those that grew up in the 80s 70s 60s, so on and so forth, you often hear the same comments of like, man, we kids today just don't know how good we have it, or man, it's just so everything just, yeah, when it comes to TV shows, video games, movies, so on and so forth, everything was so much better back in the day. And as I was kind of doing like a retrospective on this year in particular when it comes to movies, and just media in general, or no, just the 2020s period, is it just me, or have we kind of regressed in entertainment? Like, seriously, I know that we've been getting a lot of movies that are doing relatively well, but you don't really hear somebody say like, "Man, Superman is like one of the best movies ever made." I mean, I personally liked it, somewhat half of it ish. Or man, Fantastic Four is doing really good. Or yeah, I'm just really liking this new like the Avatar movie that's coming out, but you don't really hear a lot of like, people talk what am I trying to say? So, I mean, when it comes to movies that come out recently, you don't hear like a lot of, discussions on it like, man, I'm gonna look back on this years later, like it's gonna be the thing that really changed my life forever. Um, in the same way as you put films like Jaws or Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, like Toy Story, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, like all of these groundbreaking films that really changed the landscape of the movie industry in general. And this is where I gotta ask the question today. Have we are we stuck in the past, or are we getting to the place where we just don't really like our movies just not really worth our time anymore? So why is that? Well, I'm not gonna be that person that's gonna make like a video essay of like, oh, the movies are bad now because X, Y, and Z, but I think it's probably because there's a lot of different reasons. And no, it's not because of COVID, and it's not because of the strike. I mean, the strikes probably has a lot to do with it, but I think it's probably because Hollywood has gotten more comfortable with just appealing to an IP that is getting big and is getting popular. And they just want to keep making movies based on that and allowing their films to get even lazier than the last one. I mean, really think about it. How many live action remakes are we gonna get? Like Lilo and Stitch, Snow White, like my goodness. Like the Minecraft movie. Like, Uh, this year has just been rough for movies. It really has been. And TV shows are really not doing much better, if I'm going to be honest. And it's because we're just getting a lot of these IPs that nobody has really even asked for, or we're just getting a lot of films that, yeah, we just want to play it safe. We just want to stay in our comfort zones and just keep making the same thing, like the same MCU, Marvel, nonsense, like this episodic story, and I'm just so tired of it. I just really want more original movies that really take risks and don't feel like they're just trying to be the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Like, I just want something original. I just want movies that really makes us think and really makes us to just think outside the box, man. That it's just is that just really too much to ask to really, and same thing with movies, same with video games. Like I would want to start checking out movies or shows or games where I just want to be creatively inspired and not the same old just Hollywood superhero schlock that we've been getting for the past decade. Like, I think it's because after Endgame or Infinity War, I think that's where a lot of people just moved out of that MCU phase and they just want something new and fresh. And I mean, movies that, that are getting like some buzz, like this new K-pop Hunter movie. I mean, I don't want to say that I'm a fan of it, but at least it's making ground somewhat. And even with the indie animation like Amazing Digital Circus or the what else is out now? Vivzy, that stuff. I know that or like the glitch animation stuff. I know that it's getting out there, but they're original and I mean, I'm glad that they are making their own animation studio. I know that they recently announced that they're not making videos like SMG4 is and they're focusing on animation, but I don't know, getting off track. But the point is, we need more movies that are not just focused on just appealing to a certain demographic until it just gets beaten to the ground. Um, and same thing with like a lot of TV shows that have overstayed their run, like Simpsons, SpongeBob, Family Guy, all these shows that are just, they're just doing the same old, same old, same old, same old. But at the end of the day, they just lost the magic that really made them special to begin with. Like, if you watch an episode of season two of The Simpsons and then watch whatever season they're on right now, like, God, it's been going on way too long. So you could just see just the quality of just everything that has changed with it. Same thing if you watch a SpongeBob episode from season one and watch the recent season, and the difference is like night and day. So I don't need to go into it about how these shows just kind of lost their taste, they lost their touch. I'm not gonna go full on into that, but we just really need to start focusing more on quality and not just the quantity of a lot of this stuff. I mean, I love Sonic, like as you can see in the like right behind me. I love Sonic, but the Sonic that I'm seeing now is not the same as the one I grew up with. Same as like, if somebody says the Star Wars that they're seeing right now is not the Star Wars that they grew up with, or SpongeBob, or any of these, or Jurassic Park, for instance. Um, a lot of these IPs and franchises that are out right now is not going to be the same one as what you kind of grew up with. And I know it's really sad and it's really harsh of you to say, but like with a lot of these long running IPs, like there's going to be a lot of different changes, a lot of different approaches or direction that they're going to take with it. And it's not going to be a direction that that we're not going to necessarily agree with, but it's like, yeah, and I think it's also kind of like a sign of the times that are changing, man. Like how we've really changed as a society for better and definitely for worse. I mean, there's a lot of videos that talk about how Gen Z is just raised with phones, electronics, with, computers, and that is just really, really worrying. And who knows how where it's gonna go in the future. But look, I'm not somebody that is like I want to focus on the negative a lot because I want to make videos because I genuinely want stuff to get better. And if people are just gonna be comfortable with the same old, then we're not gonna improve as a society. Like we're just not. So yeah, just all that to say is we need to start challenging ourselves to be like to start making content that is not focused on, hey, you want this same old Marvel crap? Well, here you go. Or just we just want to start making movies that we will want to watch and we just love to make. And oh, and another thing too, just real quick out there, just want to give shout outs to there's some YouTubers that I want to recommend that also talk about the state of the industry, like what is her name? Snarky J, I think that's her name. Jester Bell, Mike's Classic Red Letter Media is also another good one. Definitely want to check those out. Or like Cinemassacre, James Rolfe does on his channel. So just want to give him a shout out. Um, but yeah, and also another thing too is like, for me, just as somebody who is also getting closer with God, it's like they're also putting in a lot of themes of, with sex and, um, worshiping the devil or just having a lot of these very not so good stuff that doesn't really please the Lord. Like a lot of TV shows now, a lot of series, movies, like there's way too many that I can name and mention here, but that's gonna be like I should probably make like yeah, you know what? I think I might as well just do like a video just talking about shows because I know a lot of Christians on YouTube have made videos on shows and movies that I refuse to watch as a Christian, and I should probably jump on that as well. So we'll see how that works out. So that's a discussion for another time. But for now, I just wanted to say, like, yes, things are really, really bad right now. Like when it comes to the industry and stuff. I mean, look, we just got out of strike and who knows how many years down the line before we endure another one. So, and with the rise of AI and a lot of the decisions that are being made to just use synthesized voices in the industry with voiceover, it's kind of a really scary time, but hey, I'm somebody that is like, look, I'm okay. There's like this anime kind of pro tag part of me that's like, yeah, I love the challenge. Oh man, like I don't know if this is something that I really want, but hey, like life's not easy without, you know, stuff like this happening. So I mean, it's not fine. Like if life was really easy, then we're just not really doing it right. So that's all I gotta say. Things are really not at the best right now when it comes to media, but I know in the future, unless if we really do something that really sparks a change in the industry, we're just going to keep getting stuck in this dry spell and this entertainment wasteland, as I'm seeing right now. So, unless if we do something that actually makes a change and if we get Hollywood or just anybody to just wake up and see like, oh, you're just wrong. Like this is really not as bad as it is, and just really not really set the entertainment bar standard so low and just really keep raising it, then hey, we just something needs to change. So that's all I've really got to say for right now. Like I said, I may post links to all the channels that I mentioned in the description whenever this goes up. But yeah, I just want you all to know that God loves you, I love you, and yeah, God bless, and have a wonderful Veterans Day weekend coming up. And I know that the holiday season is going to be pretty insane and crazy. So if I don't say it in the future, Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, so on and so forth. And yeah, thanks for listening to me kind of go on my little soapbox TED Talk rant for, I want to say 10 minutes now. Yeah, I don't want to make this more than 15. So, um, like I said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. God loves you. Bye.